Deal here with a bariatric doctor from Honor Health, and we're talking about those weight loss medications. So many people are on these GLP-1 medications, the shots, the pills. They think, I just have to take the pill and we are good to go, but you actually have to watch what you eat as well. So we're running through some things here that you should eat, that you should avoid. What's the biggest mistake that people make when they get on this medication?
So these meds, they become so incredibly popular, but they're such a great tool and they're life-changing for people. So the mistake they make is they go, I'm just going to take the pill. I don't have to do anything.
Right.
But we really want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success and that you're eating the right stuff so you can lose the right type of weight, so your body fat. So the first thing we typically tell people to do is let's look at the fridge. Okay. What things should we get rid of? And the first is over here. We want you to get rid of your ultra-processed foods. So think what comes from a factory and not a farm. So like your sugar-sweetened foods, your highly processed foods, sugar-sweetened drinks, all of these are high calories and really low nutrients.
And so you were saying like a Coke here, that this could actually, does this make you more nauseous? Could it?
It can, because the carbonation, when you're on these medications, they're going to make you feel full sooner. So you drink something like a Coke with high sugar and carbonation, it's going to fill you up faster. You're not going to have that food in there. It can cause more nausea, stomach upset, looser stools too. So we want to make sure you're staying hydrated, but with the right stuff, which is going to be more your water, your decaf tea, your decaf coffee.
What about alcohol?
Alcohol, moderation. So.
Okay.
Everybody asks this, everybody wants to have that glass of wine. And so it's moderation. These meds also work in the reward center of the brain. So you're not really craving a lot of these types of foods. You're not craving the alcohol. And so when you do have it, number one, it's going to fill you up faster. So you want to, do it in moderation because you're going to have this empty stomach with alcohol, again, causing more nausea, looser stools. And then when you are doing that, make sure you hydrate. So if you have, half a glass of wine, have a glass of water with it. Make sure you're eating the right stuff. So that high protein, fresh fruits, veggies, foods that are really going to fuel you because we do need so much protein in our body to maintain our muscle mass.
So what are we talking about when we're talking about protein? What are some easy ways to get that protein?
Yes.
Without having to cook a chicken breast and steak and stuff like that,
Yeah, I am all about ease, whatever we can do to make things the quickest, but also get the best types of foods in. So some of the best foods you can do, Greek yogurts, they have, right here. So these have really high protein. They're quick, easy. You just grab them from the fridge and you can go. Other things too, if anybody's a Costco shopper, Costco has these really great chicken bites. There's about 24 grams of protein in there. You don't have to cook it. You could just take it with you, eat it for lunch or as a snack. Nuts are a really good snack, but you have to be careful how much you eat because you want to make sure you're not filling up on these higher fat foods because the higher fat can also make you feel sicker, more stomach upset and nausea too. Eggs always a good one too to go to.
What about this whole protein craze that's out there? I mean, you can get protein popcorn, you can get protein, literally protein Pop-Tarts. I would imagine though, a protein Pop-Tart probably not the best. I mean, I would hope so, but
not the best. That's what we consider synthetic protein. And so you want to minimize that to either like one protein shake, a protein bar a day, because that's more processed. Plus your body can only utilize so much synthetic protein, which is about 30 to 50 grams a day. So we want those whole foods, those lean meats, the eggs, the yogurts. There was actually recommendations that came out last year from some of the obesity societies that recommend patients on GLP-1 medications have about 80 to 120 grams of protein a day.
I was going to ask, like this says 15 grams of protein right here, whatever this is. I know you said 24. That this one, 24.
Yeah.
Is there like a good number that I should shoot for when I go in there and look?
Yeah, so for meals, we want to go around 20 to 30 grams. I say especially if you're trying to hit around 100 grams of protein a day, about 30 with each meal, and then a 10-gram protein snack too. So that could be like 13 almonds is a 10 grams of protein snack. A string cheese is about 4 grams of protein. Those chomp sticks that are out there, 10 grams of protein, 100 calories. You just grab one and go.
Those are really good.
Those are really good.
Thanks, Doctor. This is really good information here.
Yeah.
We're going to have you back.
Absolutely.
She said she could talk about this
for hours.
for hours. Well, it's good information because so many people are on these drugs, and they're beneficial.
Yeah.
But I guess I never thought about, like, I probably shouldn't have the free dose.
Probably not, especially on these medications, and also not skipping meals because people don't feel hungry. They don't want to eat. We want you to eat. You need to get those nutrients in.
All right. Thanks, Doctor. Good information.